Welcome back. Well, it's exciting because food festivals are returning, and we are actually going to head down to San Antonio right now to hear all about an incredible festival that's happening towards the end of October. We have Mark Anderson here and Suzanne Taranto Etheridge to tell us all about this exciting food and wine festival. So grateful they're both here with us today. So tell me more about what's happening there in San Antonio.
Oh my gosh. Well, I just heard you say food and wine festivals are coming back, and we've never been more excited in our life. This one's going to be a great one. We have James Beard, who is heavily involved with this year's festival. It's October 27th through the 30th, and we have a great schedule on tap. Everything from really small, intimate dinners to a great giant Texas-sized collective, which is basically a modern take on the grand tasting, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We have brunches, we have lunches at some really great vineyards. We go down to the Riverwalk to cruise and have some chefs serve you on our famous river walks. So there's a little bit of something for everyone, and really celebrates the culinary influence of San Antonio. So we're really excited to be launching this first ever statewide focus on Texas chefs and really chefs from all over. And James Beard has been really key in helping us recruit some of those amazing chefs. So it's going to be a really great time in San Antonio, Texas, one that you can celebrate, and a great launch to 2022, just really getting back into events. So we're really excited and looking forward to that weekend.
And Mark, I can think of many reasons why you would want to do this, but from your perspective, why was this planned, and why is this something that we're so excited about? I know it's a wine tasting with Texas wine, a food festival, so many great reasons to enjoy San Antonio, but what were some of the reasons behind this?
Sure. Well, San Antonio has quickly become the culinary capital of Texas, and we're soon going to be known as one of the culinary capitals of the United States. So in partnership with the James Beard Foundation, Suzanne and I put our heads together and said, let's start the first ever Texas-wide food festival to celebrate everything there is to do in San Antonio, but especially our culinary and wine scene as well. And there's no better time to do this than as we inch our way out of this pandemic this October 27th through 30. And we're doing this in partnership with the James Beard Foundation to give back to our restaurant community in San Antonio, in Texas, but also all across the United States. We will be giving out scholarships from some of the funds raised during our Tasting Texas Festival. And also it is really being used to just celebrate restaurants and people getting back to restaurants, celebrating those independent restaurants, and also the workers that we all love and care so much about as well.
Well, I love San Antonio.
We have to mention,
yeah.
We have to mention that, listen, we know where you are. It may still be a little chilly at the end of October, but in San Antonio, it's warm. It's going to be a nice 70 degrees. Every day the sun is going to shine. So we really want all of you to join us for this amazing weekend.
Well, and that's actually what I was going to say, is the end of October is a beautiful time to be there. I love San Antonio. I lived there for 7 years and visit often. And I know the food scene, yeah, the food scene is incredible. But I think some people who maybe aren't as familiar with that might think it's not as good as it is. So tell me a little bit more about this food scene and how much of it is going to be present during the festival.
Sure. So the festival is obviously tons of San Antonio chefs celebrating our Mexican heritage, our Hispanic heritage, our German heritage, but also the growing and evolving culinary scene in San Antonio, the state of Texas, United States. We have a phenomenal chef by the name of Christina Zhao, who is from Dasi Szechuan, where who would think that she would come to San Antonio and have some of the best Szechuan cuisine in the world right here in our city. But also October 27th or 30th of this year is not only a great time for your folks in Salt Lake City and throughout all of Utah to visit us and enjoy our beautiful warm fall season, but also enjoy our Riverwalk. We have Spiritlandia, which is going to be We have the largest Day of the Dead Riverwalk celebration in the world right here in San Antonio. That will take place on on October the 27th. And then we, of course, have our festival, the Collective, which is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, October 28, 29, and 30, which will really be a great collaboration and collective of all of the great food in San Antonio, Texas, and the United States. We have chefs from New York City, Alex Rye with Chiquito. We have Rick Bayless from Terra and Topolobambo coming from Chicago. So some of your favorite chefs locally, but also nationwide as well.
And you need to come on back home. You need to, come back and revisit. We'd love to have you here too.
Oh, I absolutely do. Love the Riverwalk, whether you're eating out there or enjoying the beautiful trails to run or bike. So just a great place to be. So do you need to get tickets? What do we need to do if we want to plan a trip down, especially during this time for the festival?
Absolutely. So the easiest way is to visit tastingtexas.com. You can visit us on social media, but tastingtexas.com will give you the roadmap that you need. If you need a hotel, we'll help you with that. You can get tickets. And then, you bring up running. We also have a run, so you can eat whatever you want and run it off on Saturday morning. So it's a win-win.
And it's going to be a very busy weekend. It is the Dia de los Muertos Festival at Hemisphere. It is Spiritlandia, the Day of the Dead, Riverwalk Parade on Thursday evening, the 27th. It is Elton John in San Antonio, I think on Friday and Saturday, and plus Tasting Texas. So there is not a better time to book your hotel, book your air, and come visit us in San Antonio.
Absolutely.
And San Antonio knows how to throw a party. Anything else that you'd like our viewers to know as we plan and get ready for this?
One of the things I would say is that during the pandemic, San Antonio opened 70 new restaurants and 5 new hotels. From the stats that I've seen, not another city in the United States can claim it. We are a city that is growing. We had the greatest growth in population than any other United States city in 2021. We saw the 3rd largest migration of tech workers than any city in the United States. So we are a city that is growing and evolving, and it's something that you have to experience firsthand. So join us this October 27th through 30 in San Antonio.
Well, thank you so much, Mark and Suzanne, for being here with us today. Can't wait to plan to head to San Antonio during this food festival, or really any time of year. It's beautiful, but especially in that time, late fall, all the way through about March, is beautiful weather and just a fun place to be. And we have more coming up right here on Mountain Connection, so stick with us. We'll be back right after this.